Peace, family. Peace, family. Welcome back to the page. I appreciate all y'all for coming back again, watching the content. It is currently Memorial Day. We're currently just enjoying a peaceful day off from the Matrix. And we're gonna open up correctly. I think I forgot last time to open up correctly, but you know how it goes. Sometimes you can just start spilling. But peace to all the guys and guys of the planet. Peace to all the kings and queens. Peace to all the princes and princesses. Peace to all the human beings of this reality. You know, peace to all the high vibrational, because it's duality and everything. So it's peaceful beings in every vibrational field. So, like I said, happy Memorial Day to all you who do celebrate Memorial Day. If you don't celebrate, you know, at least you got a day off from work and you were able to get like a free rest day or a free refresher day, just so you can, you know, raise your vibration through doing things of that sort. These particular holidays that they give us, we see them as just holidays because that's what they have, you know, completely brainwashed us into thinking. But these are actually pinnacles in your journey towards high vibrations and a higher reality that you're trying to get to, or whatever you're trying to manifest. This is the time for it. And I receive signs from this, from just my everyday living. Yeah, I can speak it to y'all, but at the end of the day, it's through my own reality and it's through my own experiences. So what you want to think about, what have you been trying to get lately that you probably received today? Because you received a big manifestation today. Regardless if it was an idea, or it could have been material, because it's material, spiritual, and then physical. So you got all these different ones, but you received the manifestation today. And I just had seen 222 on my clock, so confirmation from the angels, from the Titans. So what we're gonna talk about today is the web. And by this web, I mean you are like a Spider-Man, Spider-Woman when it comes to this stuff. You feel me? You are connected to these multiple dimensions, these multiple realities simultaneously, at the same time. So with you being connected to these realities and having a web to these realities, you are pursuing a particular, like, yeah, our visions change through our life, but just like I was telling one of my coworkers the other day, if you have stuck to that same reality that you have been trying to grasp since you were young, then most likely you're going to obtain that frequency or that material item or the experience that you've been really searching for. So how we want to think about this is, like I said, you're connected to all these webs of experiences. And the person who you want to be, or who you are trying to merge realities with, it's been wanting you too. It thinks about things, the same things that you think about. Until y'all completely merge, until y'all completely become one. Feel me? So let's just say the reality timeline that you want to be on, it has been on the same pathway towards this particular goal since birth. It never stopped. It always wanted the same thing. So with you, let's just say you didn't start on the same, you know, wavelength or plane as this person at reality A. You are in reality, let's just say you are in reality B, but you want to be in reality A. Your, you know, your goals, your desires, a place where you want to be. Everyone want financial freedom and able to be creative and do what they want to do with their life. That's the ultimate goal, correct? Well, at the beginning of life, you already had your plan for how you was going to obtain these goals. But at some point during your experience here on this planet, in this reality, there are obstacles sent at you. And you have to know about these obstacles. Obstacles can be family because they cannot be supportive of the things that you want. It could sway you to go another way. But you always have to listen to your intuition. You have to always listen to your higher self telling you, guiding you into the correct direction. Yes, your direction might change because that path that you might have been on might not be the ultimate reality where you get that ultimate feeling of success. That success might come in a different kind of way. It's not always monetary. It could be, you could feel the love of it, but just by putting your heart into stuff, you don't have to receive actual monetary gain. And just because you're not living in a particular mansion or things of this sort currently, which you will have those things if you keep on the correct path, because, you know, the universe rewards those who are on the righteous path. And you are on the righteous path. So as long as you stay on this path, like I said, you will receive the reality effortlessly. Basically, you won't have to do anything at this point, and you will still receive the things that manifestation equivalent to it, because you are on a different timeline than that actual A reality. So you can receive A benefits in reality B, if you know what I'm saying. So where y'all both receiving, let's say on reality A, he received $10,000 that day, you could receive a job that is going to pay you $10,000 quickly within the next 3 months, you know. So with that being said, you are simultaneously in that reality. No, you cannot jump into that particular reality until you at a particular vibration. But what you can do currently is receive the same frequency as their reality, and by default receiving the same goods that that reality will receive or has received. So we're gonna dwell on that for a second. Just you being the Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, and being connected to the entire multiverse. Understand the power that you have. Know the power that you have. Know that what we call dreaming is simply different versions, parallel universes of the one wholeness. What we did is we took our one self and split it into different realities, different experiences. But like I said, you have the power. We always have had the power of knowing which reality we was in and things of that sort. So that's how you was able to jump timelines, by knowing that you want to go to this particular reality, because you did create it. You created all these realities that you go to for a particular purpose, for a particular spiritual growth, because that's what you want at the end of the day. You want spiritual growth. You want spiritual high vibrations, like at all times. That's how you came here with that, because you've been tapping into the different timelines, receiving these different light codes for the ultimate mission, the ultimate countdown, the ultimate, which will bring the Titans back. You ask, who are the Titans? No, we're not talking about Remember the Titans with Denzel Washington. We ain't talking about that right now. We're talking about the Titans, the original deities of the universe, the original rulers of the what you want to call living or dead, or both at the same time, simultaneously, because neither of them truly exists. If anything, when you come here and you stuck in this particular reality for so long, that can become a living nightmare in a way, because you are truly connected to this, truly magnetized to this, because this is the final mission. That's why it's like having to pick a certain particular class before your schedule locked in type of stuff. So you already in that final episode, that final mission that's just going to propel you to your next reality. And like I said, we only get better. As we fail, like I talked about in my last video, the story of Ishtar and Tammuz, this particular feminine energy, whenever it failed in frequency to come to this particular realm, you have to know that she lost a lot of her spiritual gifts and spiritual powers coming down here, because this is a slower vibrational realm. So when she had to come to rescue the person who she, might have sent down here. So the Father was down here, the Spirit was down here, the Spirit dropped. Then the Mother, which is matter, had to come back and pick us back up. And that's through experiences, and that's through these things that we call creation, through all these things. Working on your chakras within your body, your alignment. If you don't know about chakras and things of this sort, you definitely got to tap in on that. These invisible portals that are inside of you. You have these invisible portals inside of you, and as you've been growing and developing, you have been, it's just like a video game. You just been strengthening these powers, strengthening your arsenal or your artillery, your weapons that you was gonna need for the final mission. And I just love the they said it's gonna be a very powerful month for her. Cause it's crazy, because I was looking at a video, and this just to let you know how in alignment some things be. I'm listening to a video. So as I'm listening to the video, I'm scrolling on YouTube. And as I'm scrolling, the videos that I'm crossing past on the path down the timeline is similar to what the person is saying. So let's just say you listen to something high vibrational, like right now, because this is a high vibrational place. We do not welcome any energies that are trying to bring us down, bring our vibration down, because we're trying to raise our vibration up so that we can become the ultimate one. So like I was saying, my fault for the interruption. But as I'm scrolling down my timeline, the videos that I'm passing up are the same type of videos that I'm listening to through my ears. So the ears receive the vibrations from the outer world, and through your retinas is what you view. Which you have to know how these vibrations work. The eyes are only the seer of the vibrations. You think they tell you this is ear, this is that, you thinking of it as separate, but you have to realize this is all one interpretation at the same time. You're receiving all these vibrations back at you. You hearing these vibrations, it's spewing a reality around you. It's putting you into a reality of what you want to be aligned with. This is your video game. You telling yourself what you want to do. Listen to a lot of high vibrational stuff, so this is the things that you will receive in your reality. Yeah, if you're listening to higher vibrational things, it's going to take a little longer, depending on how heavy that particular vibration is, how heavy that particular frequency is. Some manifestation, like I said, a particular manifestation manifested in your life today. So this particular manifestation could have been a light manifestation, just something light to let you know it was a sign, basically, that you're doing the correct deed, you're doing the correct action. So, like I said, this sign that you received today is pushing you towards this heavier manifestation, because heavier manifestations take more time to go through the, like in the desert when you see the sauna, and it's distorted. It's a distorted vibration until you get closer, then it becomes solid. It's kind of like that in a sense. You are collapsing these frequencies into these three-dimensional. It's taking it from a higher vibration, which is electromagnetic energy and ether energy, crashing that down into this particular realm. You take it from that high, the tree of life, higher vibrations, you crushing it down to this solid, nothing but a manifestation, taking it from waves, particles, and then to a solid form. Then you just have to just keep your mind on it long enough for it to manifest itself. Because like I said, all it is taking it from a vibrational wavelength, crushing it down into this visual perception that you call reality. Especially if you're just using one sense. You don't really pretty much know what's going on if you're just using only one sense. If you just only believe in what you see versus you could see somebody having some good stuff, but if they're not saying nothing good and you're not hearing nothing good from them, then is it still good? You know, or are you just going by your visual perception? Or if somebody telling you something good, but you're not seeing that reflection coming off of them, then that's not matching. That's not going with both senses. That's not using all that you have been given. When you be like, it don't feel right, that's something off. It's something off. You can't physically feel it, but your spirit sometimes comes out your body and it has a sense of going to these different realities, and it already know the reality, you know, that you in. You ain't gotta tell it. It done did it 100 times. But with that being said, family, I think I'm gonna get on up out of here. You really just have to go by your own. When the mob rules, you get ignorance. When the church rules, you get superstition. When the state rules, you get fear. And these things are true. Ignorance of seeing what's right in front of you, using your senses, letting somebody else tell you what to do. That's being, ignorant. Not having your own mind. Superstition, letting someone else tell you something that's unseen, telling you the perception of what's trying to tap into you, these spirits are trying to tap into you, telling you that these are demons and things of this sort. When this is your family, it could be one of your old uncles or one of your old aunties or one of your old, somebody who, or the great-great-grandparents, these different type of people. Just because you can't physically see them, their waves are still here. They just not collapsed here no more. Their vibration is more into this wavelength that I was telling y'all about earlier, where we collapse down here. And if you fear, then you can have fear rule. Fear of losing the things that you have worked hard to obtain. Fear of not being, remembered. And it's a whole different lot of fears in this particular reality that we are in. But all you gotta do is turn those fears into strengths. Know the fears, know the weaknesses, turn those into strengths. Like, I could be looking at a particular video right now, doing different things right now, but I chose to tap in with y'all, because it's what I actually like to do. That's what give me the high vibration. That's what I'm doing. A lot of this stuff that I'm doing is for this stuff, So I have to continue on the path. But with that being said, family, I'm trying to see if there's anything else before I clock out. Like, I hope y'all having a great Memorial Day and enjoying your days off. Because I just slept a lot today. We have to get back into the habit of just sleeping. People always trying to do something all the time, like just sleep sometimes, And that's all we're gonna talk about today, family. But just know you're receiving everything that you ever lost. Like I said in that one story, Tammuz, she came down, had to get her person, or do this particular mission. You had to break it down. Then as she rose back up, received everything that she always had. Because that's probably what kept her going down. Like, knowing that it's still up there waiting on you. Like, it ain't going nowhere. It's yours. Like, this manifestation is yours. So just know that, keep living it, keep heading towards the reality that you want to be in. And with that being said, family, until next time, peace to all the kings and queens of the planet, peace to all the gods and goddesses, Peace to all the prince and princesses and kings, young kings, you know, legends. We all legends. I say. Peace.